In the last video, I asked you a simple but powerful question. What if your financial life wasn't just about numbers, but about meaning? And I said we'd start uncovering that meaning by identifying your personal core values. So welcome to this two-part journey. This isn't just another exercise. This is the turning point where your money life stops being about copying others and starts becoming about living your truth. Now here's the thing about values. Most people never sit down and consciously choose them. They pick careers, take loans, buy things, chase goals. But they rarely stop and ask, is this actually aligned with who I am? That's what we're fixing right now. In this video and the next one, I'll walk you through 15 core values, carefully selected from a wider list of 36. These are the ones that most commonly show up in the financial lives of real people, just like you. But instead of just giving you vague definitions, I'll explain each one from a financial perspective. Because the way you feel about money, the way you use money, and the way you prioritize, they're all directly linked to your values. By the end of the next video, you'll have enough clarity to pick the 3 values that will become your financial compass. Ready? Let's begin with the first value. 1. Freedom. For someone who values freedom, financial independence is everything. You don't want to feel restricted. You want choices, whether that's in your career, lifestyle, or location. Financially, this shows up as prioritizing emergency funds, passive income, early retirement, or building multiple income streams. If the idea of being trapped financially makes you uncomfortable, this value might be yours. 2. Security. Security-driven individuals want to feel financially safe, no matter what life throws at them. This means you'll gravitate towards stable jobs, comprehensive insurance coverage, low-risk investments, and saving for worst-case scenarios. You're not just investing for returns, you're investing for peace of mind. You may not chase the highest return, but you'll sleep better at night, knowing you're protected. 3. Family. If this is your value, your financial decisions are often guided by what's best for your loved ones. You think in terms of dependence, legacy, children's education, parents' care, family vacations, and home security. You'll likely prioritize term insurance, health cover, and long-term planning for milestones like marriage or education. Money isn't just for you. It's how you take care of those you love. Independence. Sounds like freedom, right? But there's a subtle difference. Freedom is about choice. Independence is about not depending on anyone. If you hate borrowing money or feel uncomfortable asking for financial help, even in emergencies, you might value independence. You'll likely want your own source of income, personal savings, and financial autonomy, even in a relationship or family setup. It's not about being rebellious, it's about being self-sufficient. Ethics. If this is your value, then how you make money is just as important as how much you make. You care about honesty, transparency, and integrity. You'll say no to shady schemes or high-return tricks that compromise your principles. You might even prefer working with ethical businesses or investing in ESG funds. Financial success for you has to feel clean, not just rich. Autonomy. Autonomy is about self-direction. If you're someone who wants full control over your schedule, career path, financial choices, and life decisions, this might be you. You'd prefer being your own boss, or at least having control over how you work and spend. Financially, you may prioritize building skills that help you freelance, consult, or run your own business. You want to live life your way, on your terms. 7. Wealth. Now this one might sound obvious. Who doesn't want wealth, right? But valuing wealth as a core value means you actively want to build, grow, and preserve assets, not just income. You're thinking legacy, net worth, investments that grow over time. You might enjoy learning about money, tracking your portfolio, and looking for strategic growth opportunities. Money isn't just for consumption. It's a scorecard and a source of empowerment. A. Happiness. For some people, happiness trumps all. Financially, this may mean spending on experiences that bring joy. Travel, music, hobbies, celebrations. You might choose work that pays a little less, but gives you joy or purpose. You believe money should support emotional well-being, not replace it. The trap here is overspending for short-term pleasure. So, if this is your value, financial discipline becomes even more crucial. Take a breath. We've just covered the first 8 out of 15 values. And I hope you're not just listening. I hope you're feeling what's resonating. You might already be sensing which 2 or 3 values hit home the most. That's a good sign. But don't finalize anything yet. We still have 7 more values to explore in the next video. So here's what I want you to do right now. Pause it. Reflect. Go back and listen again if needed. Ask yourself, when have I made a money decision that felt really good? Which of these values was driving that decision? And on the flip side, when have I made a decision I regretted? Was it because I ignored one of my core values? That's the power of this process. It's not about theory. It's about deep, real clarity. And that clarity is what you're going to carry into every financial decision from this point forward. All right, ready to complete the rest of your value discovery journey? Let's move on to part 2, where we'll unpack the remaining 7 values. I'll see you there.